Hi everyone. Hey. So, hello Mikshuma. Hi everyone. Today we are here for the live session, and we'll be starting it in a few minutes so that if people wants to come in and if they wants to join in, they can join. Uh, so I'm just waiting for some more people to join in. Hey. So I'm just waving at you all. We'll be just starting it. Hello Anna. So we'll be just starting it in a few minutes, and till then we can have our little chit chat. Hi Bhavna. Hi everyone. Hey. So hope you will be patient and you will just wait for some other people to join, and then we can just start in. Uh, Till then we can have our own chit chat. Yeah, today's session is gonna be a fun-filled quilling session, but it's not gonna be only limited to today itself. We'll be continuing this session for the coming weeks also. So every Saturday there's gonna be a live session at 5 p.m. Okay, so you all can join in. And it's gonna be a kind of a series, like it's gonna be a creative ride, and every Saturday we are going to come live and we together can create something new. Like if you all are creative like me, or even if not, then you can do quilling. It's really good. It just relieves all your stress. So okay, hi to all of you. Hi. So we'll just wait for 5 more minutes and then we'll just start with the session. Okay. So I'll just introduce myself till then. So my name is Aarti, and I am the creator here at Rawatcraft, and I hope I'm audible and visible to you all. Am I? Is my voice clear enough? Okay. Thank you, Pratna, for letting me know. Okay. Okay, thanks Bhavna. Okay. Okay, so as I told you, my name is Aarti and I am the creator here at Rawatcraft. So I basically do paper art, generally quilling, and now I'm doing something like related to ice folding and paper crafting also. But like on my page, you will find most of the art related to paper only. Generally, I love all kinds of art. I also love mandalas. I also love sculpting. All kind of art I just love. But what I do is basically the paper art because I like more of the coloring with the paper. So that is why. So I do more of paper art, and I think many of the people here knows me. Thank you Anna so much for being here. I hope you will learn the skills. Okay. And I hope you all are doing great. I'm doing good because So okay, so this session is gonna be for today. It's gonna be a quilling session, and we'll be continuing it for the coming weeks, as I told you all. So every Saturday 5 p.m. we are gonna come live, and we'll be creating something new. So if you have children at home, or if you yourself wants to do, then it's great. It's great to learn something new, I guess, or whatever art it is. And we'll just start now. Thank you all for joining in. And so I'm fully covered because I'm in Delhi and it's cold in Delhi. So I stay in Delhi, but my roots are from Uttarakhand, which is a state in North India. So okay, so firstly we'll see what quilling is. So quilling is basically an art which we do with the help of paper strips, some thin paper strips, like this is the one. Okay, so you need these kind of paper strips for doing the quilling art. And like many people feels that quilling is just limited to some designs or some patterns, but it's not the same thing. Quilling is a very vast thing. Like earlier I also used to feel that quilling is just related to jewelry material only, but it's not the thing. Quilling is much more than that. We can create different sort of paintings with that, with quilling. We can create some 3D creatures with that. We can do jewelry making. We can like create everything, even tea coasters. There are many things we can do with quilling. But the problem is that many people don't know that how to preserve it for a longer duration, and how to like keep it, yeah, hi everyone, how to keep it secure. So this is the problem. So like I'll show you some of my designs. So like this is a 3D Peppa Pig that I created. Okay, these are of 2 sets. Okay, so these kind of things also you can create. I am like there's a headband, you can say. So these are all sort of things made up with quilling only. Hi Komal. And this is a little 2D plus 3D mixed tortoise kind of a thing. Okay, so this is I have made, and we'll be doing it right now in the class. Okay, we'll be making this, and this is also some tortoise kind of a thing. So these all things we can create with quilling. So quilling is not at all limited. We can create different sort of cards with quilling, and there's a lot of stuff. We are even creating portraits with quilling. So this is something like, I hope all these are visible. Thank you so much. And this is like this is a paper flowers. You can use them as cards. These can be created as cards. And there are alphabet initials which are very popular now. Like this is this one. Just a second. Yeah, so like this one. Okay, so these are all the things we can do with quilling, and there are many more. We can create fridge magnets. There are like most of the stuff which is there, we can create it with the help of quilling, with the help of these simple paper strips. Okay, so like I'll tell you, like I'll start from the very basics, so that if somebody doesn't know about quilling, they haven't heard about quilling, they can also do it. Okay, and for quilling, the basic materials that we need is like, for these are the strips. You will be needing these strips. So like I am doing this art since the past 2 years, and when I started, I don't know where these quilling strips might be available, or where the stuff of quilling might be available. So I just saw it on the internet, and it was so captivating that I felt I need to do this. And then what I did was, I was just having a colored sheet with me, so I just cut some strips with that only. Like I wasn't having any board or anything. So don't worry if you don't have anything with you, still you can try and you can create certain things. Okay, so you can just start from the scratch also. So like I was not having these strips, so what I did was, I just took a sheet of paper, and I just with the help of scale, I just marked it with 0.5, or if you want a strip to be of 1 centimeter length, then you can mark it with 1 centimeters, and then you can just cut it out. Okay, and then we can create certain sort of things with that. Okay, So like I'm having this strip right now with me, and I'm just starting on. So this is the basic quilling needle, and when I started I didn't have this needle too, so I just did it with the help of my hands only. Like I just took some rounded thing and I just did like this. If you are not having anything, don't worry, just take some paper and cut 1 or 2 strips out of it, and you can take if you don't have this puller, and nothing, if you have, you can just simply do it with your hands like this. Okay, so this will curl up. But yeah, the challenges I faced when I started was I didn't knew which paper to use, or which brand to go for, which glue to use. Like there were many sort of things, and when I was applying the glue, it was like there were glue marks everywhere, so I don't know how to deal with it. But with time I learned that, and now I just wanted to share it with you all, so that if anyone is there who do quilling, or who wants to do these kind of crafts, they can just have some sort of support, or we can just like join in. Okay, so like this way, I'm telling you the way. If you're not having anything with you, now you can just do it with your hands like this. Okay, so you can see I've just started rolling it. Okay, but now as we have tools with us, so this is the quilling needle which is there. Okay, this is the quilling needle, and I'm taking 1 paper strip. Okay, this is the strip I have taken, and this is the quilling needle. So whenever you'll have this quilling needle, there is a slot in between where you can put your strips in. Okay, just a second. So like this you have to put your strip. So if you're doing it for the first time, I am going by the basics. Okay, so if anyone of you doesn't know quilling, if you're new to this art, then you can simply catch it. Okay, so this is how I have slotted it in, and then what you need to do is you just need to roll it like this. Okay, you just have to roll it like this, the way I'm doing it. Just see. And if you're not having any materials right now, then you can just have a look, and later on you can try. Because generally what happens is many people have quilling kits with them, but they don't know how to do it. So I think, like I thought this can be the way we can help each other. So this way we can create a coil. So this is the basic coil, which is known as a tight coil. Okay, so this is a tight coil I have created. Got it? So this is the way we can create some coils. Okay, so this is the tight coil. But what if I don't want a tight coil? I want it to be a loose coil. So how to create a loose coil after forming a tight coil? Because for making a loose coil also, we need to make a tight coil first. So for that, what you need to do is, like right now, okay, I'm just showing it on my hand. You just need to, if you are like doing it with me, then you can just put it on a flat surface. But for now, for showing you all, I'm just putting it over my hand. Okay, so just see over here, I've just put it like this. Okay, and I'm just allowing it to open up itself. So it's opening up like this. So it is opening up like most of my lines are equidistant from each other. Okay, and most people feels difficulty in this, like their lines are not equidistant. So I'll tell you why. Okay, so this is how a loose coil has been created. Okay, but what if now, okay, firstly I have to paste it. So pasting is also an issue. For that, what you can do is you can put some glue on a rough surface. Okay, and then you can have some like I'm taking this paper strip, and it would be easier for me to join in. Like I have just put, and you need to apply very little amount of glue over here. Okay, because it's just paper, it's not a very hard kind of a thing, so that you will be needing a lot of glue for that. You just need to put just a little bit, only a drop of glue. Okay, so now I have pasted it. Now it's circular. Now, but what if I don't want it to be circular? Okay, so now I don't want it to be circular. I want it to be in some different kind of a shape. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just hold it center, and I'll just put it to one side. Okay, I've just put it to one side, and now I'm just pinching it from the other side like this. Okay, I've simply pinched it from one side. So from one side it's the curved part, and the other side I have pinched it. So it's like this. Okay, So somehow we can use it as a leaf. Okay, so we can use it as a leaf. So this is also known as a teardrop shape. Okay, this is also known as a teardrop shape. And now I also don't even want this shape. So like I am creating all these shapes in one simple coil only. You can go for more coils so that you can have practice with that. Okay, so what if I want it to be of a paisley shape? Okay, so I'll just hold it like this and I'll just roll it from the top side. Okay, from the sharper side I'm just rolling it, and now I'm just taking the help of my quilling needle for rolling it. Okay, so that it can be the shape of a paisley. Okay, like if any one of you are interested, you can also try doing it with me if you're having these materials. Okay, so here you can see it's like some kind of a paisley shape it has been created. Okay, so from one simple tight coil we can create various types of shapes. So even for making a loose coil, firstly you need to go for a tight coil and then only you can go for different kind of shapes. Okay, so once again I'll let you know, like firstly I said now that all the lines are equidistant. So how you need to get that, because I know I have also faced challenges with that, so I know many people face that. So firstly you have to take this quilling needle and you have to put your strip in. There's a slot in between. Okay, just a second. So I've just put it in and now you have to roll it. So while you're rolling it now, just don't hold it too tight or too loose. Okay, you have to apply the same kind of pressure while rolling it. So here I'm applying the same kind of pressure. Okay, like I'm holding it like this and I'm just rolling it, and you need to roll it till your strip finds an end. Okay, so here again I have made a tight coil. Okay, so this is a tight coil. Okay, and today we'll be working more with the tight coils only, but I'm just letting you know that how you can make a loose coil, so that if you want to make anything with the help of loose coils, then you can go for it. Okay, so today we are basically going to make this sort of thing. Like this is kind of a tortoise. Okay, so this is, I have created a tight coil. Okay, and you have to like put it on a flat surface, but just for showing you all, I'm just putting it over my hand. So this is the coil and you need to like place it like this and you need to allow it to open up. Okay, so it's opening up and you can see, like if I'll hold it like this, so most of my like coils are equidistant from each other. Okay, so that is the thing you need to focus on. Okay, so this is I have created. If I want it to be circular only, then I can keep it circular. Like I have this, I'll put some little bit of glue over here and then I can just stick it. And remember this, you don't have to put so much of glue, it's just the little amount of glue you need to put in. Okay, and then you can just turn it into any kind of shape you want to create. So for example, I want to create this marquee shape. So this is a marquee shape I have made. Like we already made this a leaf kind of a shape, and then from that leaf shape we went to this paisley shape. So this is already done. So this is we call a marquee shape, or even an eye kind of a shape we can say. But now what if I don't want this shape? Okay, so I can obviously change it. So what I'll do is, firstly I have holded it like this and I have pinched it from both the sides like this. So now this time I'm just holding it this way. Okay, so if you are doing it with me, or if later on you want to try it, then you can just have a look. You just need to hold it like this. Okay, and then you have to pinch it in the other direction like this. Okay, simply like this, and then I can just open it up and it can, so it is like a square shape now. Okay, and the pattern you are seeing in between looks beautiful, like to me, or like like it's also known as a vortex coil. So these all sort of things we'll just continue in our next class. So firstly, today we'll be working with tight coils, okay, and we'll be making this turtle, okay. So for that I have taken two colors. You can go for any colors you want, like art is always subjective, so you can just have the colors of your own choice, okay. So I'm going with light green and dark green. So now we'll learn that how we can make a bigger coil, okay. So right now I was working with the single ones, okay. I was working with single strips, and I even told you that if you don't have the strips, you can go for any A4 size colored sheet and you can just cut out the strips from that only, like for now, if you want to do it with me, okay. So how to make a bigger coil, okay. So for that we need to join more of the strips together, okay. So firstly I have taken this one, and now I'm joining these. Like one I have taken is dark green, and now with that I'm joining a lighter green shade, okay. You can even go for brown, dark brown and light brown. Like I'm going for two. I could have done it with single shade only, but I'm going for two different shades so that you can have an idea like how it looks when we take different colorful shades, okay. So this is, I have joined. Like when you're joining the two strips, now you need to hold it for some time like this, so that they properly stick with each other, okay, and they don't open up while you are making. So I have joined these two. So now I have to make a big coil, so I'll be needing more of the strips for that. So that is why I am taking one shade of dark green and then one shade of light green. Then again I'm going for a darker green shade, and glue, as I told you, you don't have to take too much of glue, otherwise it will get spread on all of your like strip and it won't look nice when you'll be ruling it, okay. So here I have joined. So these are the 3 strips I have joined. I'll be going for I think 6 to 7 strips because we'll be needing a big coil. So I've joined 4 of them. Like quilling takes a lot of time, but quilling is not tough, okay. Quilling is not tough, but the tidiness which you need in quilling takes time to come, so you have to be patient and you have to keep doing, keep practicing, okay. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 of my strips have been joined. Now I'll go for the 5th one, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm joining all of them together. There's one other another way also that you can just roll the strips one by one, okay. I'll just show you how. So okay, so for now I have joined 1, 2, 3, 4 and okay 5 strips I have joined, okay. So like you can see the trail, it is, so it's a bigger one, but no worries, we'll do it, okay. So now we'll be doing it. So I'm just putting this in, okay. So once it is done, then you have to just roll it. You just have to roll it, and while rolling you have to apply the same pressure. You don't have to put much pressure or less pressure, like you have to go with the same flow you are going, okay. So like once this much is done now, then I can also do one thing, that I can just take my quilling needle out and then I can also roll it with my hands, okay, like this, okay. But you have to be very careful while doing this, because if you lose your grip, it'll all spill and your all hard work will get wasted. So You have to be very careful while rolling it. Okay, so it won't take too much of time. Like there were 5 strips, so we are just gonna finish it. Okay, so here I have found the end. Okay, so this is a coil with 5 of my strips. So now I'll just paste it, and I told you that we'll be needing 7 strips, but I have done it with 5 strips only, so that I can tell you the other way which I was talking about, that you can go on rolling it one by one. Like I have done 5 strips. Now this is the 6th one I'm taking. Okay, I'm just putting some glue like this on this part. Okay, and then I'll be just rolling it like this. Okay, so if you don't want to join all of the strips together, then you can go like this. Okay, you can join them one by one, like one of your strip. Once you finish rolling one strip, then you can join the other strips to it. Okay, and remember holding it like this so that it is properly pasted. Now I'll add one more strip to it. Okay, and then our coil will be ready, the center coil which we'll be needing for our tortoise or the turtle. Okay, so this is how quilling is done, and it's not that tough, but you just need to keep working on it so that you can get that perfection. So this is my coil, and this is the same. Now it's so hard that you can't feel that it's simple paper. Okay, and this is the way we can create some good kind of, like, we can create earrings with it, and we can create much of the stuff with it. Okay, even tea coasters are created with these simple rolling and coiling part. So this is my coil, this is done. So another thing I am doing is I'm just holding it like this. Okay, and then I'm just putting some pressure on the back side. Okay, and then, like, can you see it's coming up? Okay, so I have to just a second. Yeah, so you have to do it this way. So earlier it was flat, and now it's a little like bumpy, like you can see. Yeah, sure, you'll get the hair clip. Okay, so this is how you need to do. Okay, you have to put the pressure from the back side, and the other side will rise up, and this is how it will look. But if we simply leave it like this, then what will happen is, if we'll put much of the pressure on the top, it'll go like this at the bottom. Okay, so for that, what you need to do is, you need to glue it from the inside part. Okay, from the inside part you need to put some glue. Okay, you can put some glue like this, like I have put much of the glue to this part, and then with the help of your fingers or with the help of any substance, like I'm using this paper strip. Okay, and like this I've spread the glue all over it. So like this is done. Spreading of glue is done. Now I'll just keep it aside and it can dry. Till then we'll made this part. Okay, the front head part. So for that also I have taken only 2 strips. Okay, and these are all the tight coils that I'm making right now. So I'm just joining these 2 strips together. Okay, and also this is my first Instagram live session from my channel. So I thought of doing some fun quilling which is not too tough for everyone. So I have joined 2 strips, okay, and now I'm just taking this quilling needle, yes, just inserted my strip and I'm just rolling it. So you have to just roll it like this, okay. And then, yes, so my coil is ready, okay, and I'll just glue it. For the glue, as I have told you, I have taken glue on some like this rough surface, and I'm with the help of this another paper strip, I'm just putting it, okay. So this is the tight coil I have created, and now I just need to like push it a little from both the sides, okay. Like it's a tight coil, so you won't be able to push it much, but just a little. So you can see it's not circular now, okay. So this is the way you have to do. So I've done it, and then we'll be creating all these feet parts, okay. So these are 1 2 3 4 and 5. So I'll just show you all how to create it. So same procedure you have to repeat. Just insert your strip and start rolling it. So these are all the things we are creating it just with a simple tight coil. So like you can imagine, much of the stuff can be created if we go for more patterns and things, okay. So this is just the tight coil with which we are creating this whole turtle. This is the coil, and I have just pinched it from one side, okay. The earlier one I have pinched it from both the sides like this, but this time I'm just pinching it from one side only, okay. So I've just pinched it from one side, and this has taken this kind of a shape. This is also known as a teardrop shape, okay, like this. And like this you have to create 4 more. I have already created 4 with me, okay. So if you want, you can just rise them a little like this, like we did for the body part, okay. So it'll just come up like this, otherwise it'll be flat like this, okay. If you want it to be flat, then it can be like this. If you want to raise it a little, then you can put some pressure from the back side, like with the help of your both the thumbs, and it'll just come up like this. And okay, I think the video was paused, but I hope I'm audible now. So this is my center part. Now I'll tell you how to stick them together and create this turtle, okay. So this is the part which we have created by joining 2 strips together, okay. So we'll be holding it like this, okay. I'm holding it like this, and I'll put some glue, just a second, and I'll put some glue to this part, okay. Very little glue, not much, like you can see this much. And then you can take this one and you have to join it like this, okay. So I'll just keep it on my table so that it can join in, and you have to leave it for some time, like you have to give it some time to like dry it like this, okay. So this way you have to do it, and then we'll be sticking all these feet, hands, tails, okay. So this is the one. So on this one you have to put the glue on this circular part, okay. So I'm just putting the glue on this circular part, little bit of glue, Okay, so this is the one, and then we have to just stick it like this. Okay, like this. So I'll just stick one, and now I'll be sticking rest of them. So it is really easy to create, I guess. You all can create it. And this one type of quilling which is known as on edge quilling, uh, which is done by directly pasting these single strips on plain sheet of paper. Different designs can be created with that. Okay, so I have just pasted them all. Just a second. So they are not yet properly pasted, but like this way you have to paste them. Okay, so like this live was not very well planned, so but now I'll be coming live on every Saturday and 5 p.m. So if you all want to create something with me, then you can surely gather your materials, and you can just have them with you so that we together can create something. Okay, so this is the way we have to create it. Just a second. Yeah, so I'm just allowing it to dry. Okay. So like for drying it takes time, like 2 to 5 minutes it takes. Okay, but once it is dried, it is hard. Okay, so this is the one I have created right now, and this is the one I created earlier. So now I have 2 of them. Okay, so today we just worked on tight coil. Okay, for loose coil I have told you how to make shape, like how to make simple loose coil. Okay, you can make the loose coil same way, and then you can just the same way you can make the loose coil. Okay, and then you can just pinch it or like stretch. Yeah, and you can just pinch it and stretch it to create different shapes. Like this was the square kind of a shape we have created, and the inside pattern looks beautiful. Okay, okay, and I'll just show you. So this is something for the kids session I created. Okay, so there are certain more things that we can create with quilling, like I was talking about on edge quilling. So what on edge quilling is? On edge quilling is something like this. Okay, so these are the simple strips that has been pasted on the paper. Okay, we haven't created any 2D or 3, like any 3D shapes we haven't created. So directly the strips have been pasted on the paper. So like this kind of things we can also create. This is a simple quilling card. So these type of cards can also be created. And now okay, we have some time, so I'll just create 1 or 2 more shapes. Okay, so for that, now like we have already, thank you Mridula. So we have already created this turtle. Okay, and this is all done with the help of tight coils. Now I'm going towards the loose coils. Okay, and with tight coils we can also create 3D creatures, like I once again, like I showed you. Okay, so in the coming sessions we can also move on to these 3D creatures. Okay, so right now I'm just having these ones. I have created many more, but not having them right now with me. Okay, so this is, I'm going for a loose coil. So this is, like I told you, for making a loose coil, firstly you have to go for a tight coil. Okay, once the tight coil is created, then you have to put it on some flat surface to open, and then it can be converted into a loose coil. Okay, So this is the way you can create a loose coil. Now what if I want a triangle with this coil? Okay, because we have already created this square, we have created that leaf kind of a shape, and with that we created this paisley shape. Okay, so now I'm going for a triangle shape. So for making a triangle shape, you need to hold it like this. Okay, and you need to pinch it like this, like we did for the leaf one. Okay, so this is how you need to do. So this is some leaf kind of a shape has been created. Okay, so after that you need to hold it like this way. Okay, your two fingers like this, like how a triangle is, you have to hold it like this, and then you have to press it from both the sides. Okay, like this, like one from this side and another from this side. Okay, and now just shape it with your hands. So you can see this is a triangle shape that has been created. Okay, so this is the way you can create a triangle shape, and then when you join like the four of the triangles together, you can get some pattern. Like you can just stick like this on a sheet of paper and you can get patterns. I was also having a flower with me, I don't know where it went. So this was something, this is also all these are also the tight coils. Okay, so you can create these kind of faces. Okay, with this. I'm not getting that flower right now. Okay, got it. Okay, so these kind of a flowers you can create. So this is the loose coil. Okay, and then in between there's a tight coil. So these kind of flowers also you can create, and once you create like 4 or 5 of them, then you can also just stick it on the paper. You can also have this kind of pattern paper, and you can just stick them like this on paper and they look beautiful. Okay, so these type of things you can do. So this was the very first session, so I just wanted to go with some basics and on a lighter note, so that if anyone is new to quilling, or if anyone is willing to join the session from next Saturday onwards, they can join. They can have their materials with them. They can just do the quilling with me. Okay, with us rather, I can say. So these kind of stuff and all these things we can create, and with that I am also now doing this iris folding, and that is also very interesting. If you want to like, I'll show you one of the examples. Okay, like one of the cards that I have created with the help of iris folding. Iris folding is very interesting also. So this is the card that I have created. Okay, so this is not quilling, this is iris folding, but it's all paper stuff. So I love paper art, so anything to do with paper I just try it on, and you people should also try, because quilling is something which also enhances like your creativity, I can say. Like it releases your stress, so it's a stress buster. You can try these type of things. So this was the flower. So I think we can make one flower like with the loose coils. So right now I'm having okay, I'm having these 2 strips with me. We can make flowers, we can make different sort of things with that. So quilling is really interesting. Like, so this is how you need to roll. So currently we are going for loose and tight coils only. Okay, and not much of the shapes I have told you. I have just told you these how to deal with tight coils, and if you like, if there's any problem, you can just ask, you can just DM. And yeah, one more thing that many people faces while starting quilling is like which paper to be used. So don't use any paper which is of a higher GSM. Like GSM would be like, if it's a paper like cardstock, you don't need to go for cardstock for rolling these strips. Okay, because it will be really difficult for you to roll them. Okay, so this is simple loose coil I have created, and if you want to go for a flower or something like this, I'll just let you know the way, then you can just create it. Okay, And if you want to like make the sunflower now, then you can do one thing. You can just make a loose coil. You can just hold it like this, and you can just give it a marquee, or you can say eye shape. Okay, this way. And then you can take one brown tight coil in between, and on the sides you can just paste like this with the yellow colors. Okay, one on one above the another. Okay, so this way you can create different type of flowers. Okay, so anything you need to ask or you need to say? So from next Saturday onwards, okay, I'll let you know. From next Saturday onwards, we'll do a session of 1 hour, okay, 5 to 6. So if any one of you is interested in joining the session, then you can surely join, and you can have your materials with you. The basic material for now that we'll be needing is simply the quilling strips and the quilling needle, and obviously the glue. Okay. And if you have something like this base shade, then it would be great. And we'll go slow, so that anyone who doesn't know about quilling, who is new here, they can easily grab it and they can just go. Thank you so much. Yeah, so today we just created this one, and the coming days we'll be creating much of the stuff. Okay, I didn't went for anything typical this time, because like it was the first time the live session, so I went for something simple so that everyone can catch it, and if they want they can just do it. Okay, and I have already shown you some of my stuff, like most of the ones you were not present. You can see like this is also on edge quilling. Okay, so these are different kind of things you can create, different greeting cards, and like these kind of patterns can be done. Okay, these kind of patterns can be done. Then some alphabet initials, like this is some of the stuff. Most of the stuff of mine that I have created you can find on my Instagram page. Like after the session you can have a look at that. Some tulip flowers like this. Okay, so this is all I have created. And with that, yeah, my hair clip, don't miss that. And yes, my earrings too. So you can create all those stuff of jewelry and all those things also with the quilling. And in the coming days I'll let you know how you can preserve it for a longer time, and how you can like use it on daily basis. Okay, so I think we can end the session now, and we'll just meet again next Saturday 5. Yeah, if you want to like join, you can join. And if you have, thank you Mridula, thanks for joining. And Mridula is one of the quilling artists only, and she joined the session. Really happy. You can just check out her account too. She is an amazing artist. Okay, thank you so much all of you for joining in, and I hope you had good time. Okay, so like this was, I told you this was creative, right? So from next Saturday onwards it's gonna be a fun filled hour, and if you are creative, if not, then also you can just join in and you can just enjoy in that 1 hour. You can do the stuff you like. Okay, so now we can just end this session, and we'll meet again next Saturday 5 p.m. don't forget. Okay, so bye for now. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you for joining in. Bye bye.